Defense Intelligence Agency. What's up everyone? General Discharge here. Today's video is going to be discussing the United States Defense Intelligence Agency. Established in 1961, the Defense Intelligence Agency, also referred to as DIA, is a component of both the Department of Defense and intelligence community. It specializes in defense and military intelligence. In fact, it is the US's premier all-source military intelligence organization, with nearly 1/4 of the intelligence given to the United States President on his daily brief being produced from the DIA. However, the DIA has no law enforcement authority. Despite its strong ties with the US military, it doesn't belong to any single military element. It answers straight to the Secretary of Defense. Oh, and it has a special operations element too. It's called the National Clandestine Service. Stick around to find out about that. There's a lot behind the DIA. If you want to know more about what the DIA is, what it does, its missions, capabilities, training, requirements, its Defense Clandestine Service, and much more, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Before we jump into it, make sure to take a moment and show us some love and support by liking our video and subscribing to our channel. Your support is our lifeblood. Do not hesitate to ask us questions in the comment section below. We check everything. While the DIA does a lot, its mission statement is quite simple: provide intelligence on foreign adversaries to prevent and decisively win wars. Intelligence isn't only useful when going on the offensive to win wars, it's also useful on the defensive when you're trying to protect your data from intruders. With NordVPN, you'll be able to prevent unwanted access in your network, at home, or on the go, meaning you can watch General Discharge videos with a worry-free conscience. NordVPN protects your data behind a wall of next-gen data encryption, while also allowing you to change your IP address to anywhere in the world. It has fast servers in over 60 different countries. A little less reach than the DIA, but we'll get to that later on in the video. Visit nordvpn.com/generaldischarge to get 73% off a 2-year plan, with 4 months completely free. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, that's nordvpn.com/generaldischarge. Back to the DIA and winning wars. It does this with a global workforce of highly skilled, dedicated, and professional civilian, military, and contractor professionals forward deployed to combat zones and fully integrated into every combatant command, maintaining a presence in over 160 countries. The DIA delivers comprehensive insight on current and future capabilities and vulnerabilities of military and paramilitary forces, and state and non-state actors around the globe, specializing in developing critical understanding of competitor and enemy forces and weapon systems. The DIA also specializes in the collection and analysis of human intelligence. Like the name suggests, human intelligence is derived from human sources. To the public, it is synonymous with espionage and clandestine activities. However, most of human collection is performed by overt collectors such as strategic debriefers and military attachés. It is the oldest method for collecting information. Not only is it good at human intelligence, it is good at measurement and signature intelligence as well. It's the National Manager for Measurement and Signature Intelligence, as well as the Defense Department Manager for Counterintelligence Programs. This is the definition of MassInt. Pause the screen to take a longer look. The 3 steps DIA takes to do what it does are collect and exploit, analyze, and then disseminate. Leaders at all levels of the military and US government rely on the DIA for cutting-edge analysis, targeted collection, and scientific and technological expertise to support global military operations. For example, if a pilot is sent to neutralize a threat, the DIA is the one providing the coordinates to guide the missile to its target. That's some pretty cool stuff. Okay, so you know a decent bit of what the DIA does and how it does it. But what is its makeup, and how are they in play? The DIA is organized into 4 different directorates. We're going to briefly go over each of them, then move on to the Defense Clandestine Service. In the DIA, there's the Directorate of Operations, Directorate for Analysis, Directorate for Science and Technology, and Directorate for Mission Services. Starting off with the Directorate of Operations, it has the Defense Clandestine Service, which we will go over in a bit, the Defense Attaché System, and the Defense Cover Office. The DAS represents the US in defense and military diplomatic relations with foreign governments worldwide. It also manages and conducts overt human intelligence collection activities. The DCO is responsible for executing cover programs for the agency's intelligence operatives, as well as those for the entire Department of Defense. Next up is the Directorate for Analysis. It manages the all-source analysis elements of DIA. Analysts within it analyze and disseminate finalized intelligence products, focusing on national, strategic, and operational level military issues that may arise from worldwide political, economic, medical, natural, or other related processes. For the Directorate for Science and Technology, it manages the DIA's technical assets and personnel. These assets gather and analyze what we discussed earlier, measurement and signals intelligence. And then for the Directorate for Mission Services, it provides administrative, technical, and programmatic support to the agency's domestic and global operations and analytic efforts. Okay, so you now have an idea of the basic breakdown of the DIA structure. Now let's get into its Defense Clandestine Service. The DCS was formed in 2012. It conducts clandestine espionage activities around the world to answer national-level defense objectives for senior U.S. policymakers and military leaders. It works in tandem with the CIA's Directorate of Operations, as well as the Joint Special Operations Command. It actually wound up being a very symbiotic relationship with the CIA, because DCS focuses on military intelligence concerns, which are issues that the CIA has been unable to manage due to lack of personnel, expertise, or time. Currently, there are about 500 operatives in the DCS. These are the boots-on-ground, covert operatives you'd picture out there collecting information and participating in highly classified missions. DIA case officers are carefully selected and trained, most have advanced degrees, speak multiple languages, and are area experts. Just know that if you have soft experience and/or the drive and desire, you can serve in a very cool field if you find yourself in the DIA. Okay, you know a bit about the Defense Clandestine Service. If you want to do that, you gotta be in the DIA. Let's go over what careers there are and how you can get into the DIA as a whole. There's a whole slew of career fields in the DIA. On screen are all of them. Pause the screen to take a longer look. Roughly 2/3 of the personnel in the DIA are civilians, and even though the exact number is classified, there's about 17,000 of them. Because of the vast amount of careers there are, there's going to be a lot of different requirements depending on the position. However, keep in mind that because of the sensitive nature of what goes on in the DIA, no matter what position you go for, you'll have to get a top secret security clearance, a polygraph, and undergo the same type of background investigation as anyone else. And there you go. You now know a decent overview of the Defense Intelligence Agency. You know what it does, what it's good at, its makeup, its Defense Clandestine Service, and what career fields you can find yourself in. The DIA is a highly classified, yet highly important asset to the United States military and government. If you're into learning more about other civilian and law enforcement entities, we've done plenty of videos on them. On screen are all the videos we've done thus far. There will be a playlist in the description for them. Well, that is the down and dirty of the Defense Intelligence Agency. If you learned something from this video, make sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. As always, thank you for watching. Do you even want to be here? A big shout out to all of our YouTube members and our patrons over at our Patreon. Thank you all so much for taking the extra step in supporting our channel. It is much appreciated. If you'd like to be featured on a General Discharge video, consider joining our membership with the link in the description or the join button to the left of the subscribe button, or go give our Patreon a look and join the team. Here's Nick Naja.
All your friends are subscribing to General Discharge, and you don't even want to be here.